So, this channel's a mess. I was scrolling through it, like, yesterday, and noticed the tons of video projects I've started and not finished. And this is an ongoing trend. Holy crap. And I gotta tell you, I'm not happy. And what am I gonna do about it? Well, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We're not allowed to start any new projects until all projects that are currently done are finished. This includes everything from Banjo to The Witcher to Minish Cap to Eternal Sonata. And yes, Eternal Sonata will take a while, especially considering that it's an RPG. I'm okay with that. We're gonna go one LP at a time, and we are going to finish it up. And we're gonna do that properly. I really like. It contrasts against previous statements where I was going to start up other projects in finishing, and then also steadily go through all of the current projects. But I don't think, in good conscience, I could leave any of the current projects the way they are now. So that's going to be something I want to work towards. As for the order, well, that's one thing I'm not quite sure about myself. If there is a preferred project you would like to see, please go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Of the current projects, by the way, that I've currently started, we will move on to new content and even recover some old projects like I want to sometime. But for now, we really do need to go ahead and, well, I need to go ahead and finish what I've started, because what does it speak about me if I'm not capable of fixing the projects and continuing projects that I've already started? I feel bad, honestly, like, especially since those projects do get praised. They do indeed live up to, I mean, I enjoy them. It's just I get distracted with different projects. I get excited to start new things, and I suppose it's always been my weakness to finish video games unless they've truly grabbed my attention. And I don't know what's wrong with me there. It happened with Skyward Sword especially. And Banjo's taken the back burner. Hyrule Warriors took the back burner, though Hyrule Warriors was the only one I'll give myself any excuse for, considering I had surgery that prevented me from even playing video games. So that's a thing I'll have to worry about, or not worry about, but keep in mind. Oh, sweet. A magic jar! Yay! Alright. Back to the task at hand. So, between the projects, I'm probably thinking that I will continue and we'll do, it's either The Witcher or Minish Cap to finish them. But ultimately, because they're all projects that were at least somewhat decent, I wouldn't mind doing any of them at all. So, if anyone has a specific thing in mind, I will take it into complete consideration. But, if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I will totally manage on my own. And we'll go ahead and just do an awesome thing. Now, the other thing I want to point out is I did mention we wanted to do a complete Hyrule Warriors guide in Hyrule Warriors. And while that wasn't a project that was started, it is on the list of things that needs to be done. So it will be done. Yeah, it sounds daunting, especially since I'm going to probably have to do all of the content I'm doing now over again for the sake of doing videos. So that's part 2 of this, because it popped in my head. Do we want a complete guide from scratch? Or, meaning, like, I don't get to use any of my levels and I have to go through them live, somewhat? Or do we want something where I'll discuss the mechanics, show the battlefield, show what you kind of have to do, explain what level cap you'll be at, and then that way? I would prefer the latter, because it would help me get along easier. and it does indeed explain the mechanics. But I'm perfectly okay with... Well, okay, I'm actually not okay with doing the other one, but I will if it makes more sense and probably would be the better choice, because it is fair, I am creating a guide, and sometimes you gotta suck it up for a guide. So, yeah, those two things I wanted to talk about. The fact that there are projects sitting around that I do want to go one by one, give them the attention they deserve, finish them before moving on to anything else. Casual Friday will remain and will allow me to branch off into different things when I can do it. But otherwise, we're going to stick to a single project at a time. And I do want to go perhaps in order of what will be completed first, or maybe oldest to newest. Maybe that's how I should do it. That's not a bad idea. In which case, I'm pretty sure we'd have to give that to Banjo-Kazooie, because that's a project that's been sitting around since before Hyrule Warriors, actually. And Hyrule Warriors is finished, and Banjo's not too far from being finished anyway. It's not a terribly long game. But I think I have rambled on long enough about this. So, Abenave of Chaotic Reunion, and in the next episode of whatever game we do next, we will go ahead and give the game the attention it deserves. I'll see you all in the next one.